Welcome back, Halo followers. 343 is doing it again. I swear to God, it's getting really old right about now. But anyway, I felt like I wanted to talk about this because I want there to be positive change for this game, and I want there to be, good things happening for this game long term. And looks like there could be if this stuff could be cut out. Now, we basically ran an entire campaign against 343 when this game first came out to do Crosscore. There was really no reason to separate armored coatings. There was no reason to sell armored coatings for, $10, $20. And yet, here we are once again seeing it where there's something called the Epsilon Spring Bundle in Halo Infinite Store. Again, I don't really like to talk about the store a whole lot, but this is $14 for cross-core armor coating. So it looks like you're getting a lot of skins with this, but you're actually just getting a universal armor coating of this like camo. It's not really anything too special. And that it is, goes on quite a few weapons, but also all the armored cores. But it's just a lot of money. $14 for just, a camo coating just doesn't seem right to me. It doesn't seem right to most people, but plus there's also been like almost no word about cross-core customization. So, we got all these different cross-cores and, it doesn't make sense to separate each skin, each armor piece between the base model, right? So at this point, I mean, how many do we have? That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 different cores. And what's nice is that they're free now. You don't have to earn a core, but it's just and one thing that 343 did do well with the winter update was have like the what is it, newbie pack or whatever. So you get like the solid colors of blue and gray and red, and of course this is extremely, baseline like to be expected, but at least 343 finally offered generic colors for each core, so you can at least enjoy it a little bit. But anyway, without needing to really be said, people are pretty upset about this. Instead of getting cross-core, they sell all coatings for all cores for a premium price for $14. And someone said cross-core started and ended with visors. That's funny. $14 for simple camo. In what world? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make sense. This is awful. It seems like every time 343 gets a little bit of good grace, they pump these prices back up, and they got to know people are going to get upset about it, right? I don't really know if talking about it is going to, if they can create negative press around this creates more sales. Maybe it does. We don't have any data on how many sales they actually get, but there's only one reason why they would keep putting prices up this high, and it's because someone is buying it, all right? Probably whales, probably people that have like infinite IRL money, buying this stuff that, $14 is a drop in the bucket, which makes it very unfun for the rest of us, but it gives them kind of incentive to make these prices whatever they want, because there is a certain amount of people that are going to be trying to collect everything. Doesn't really make sense to me financially for them, but existing cores and weapons, future cores definitely won't have this. Yikes. So that is I think was that a part of something that was in the I don't know if that was just a random quote, but anyway, in Destiny 2 we call this a shader. We purchase it once for very easy to obtain in-game currency, and we are able to apply it to every piece of armor, every weapon, every ghost shell, every ship, and every sparrow at no extra cost. Why can't 343 just adopt this system? We know it's possible. We know that you can apply, cross-core visors right now. It is possible, and with mods, with just a couple changes in the coding, it seems, we can actually swap armor pieces between, and not every armor piece is going to fit perfectly, it needs some, manual adjustment, but that's what 343 has had almost a year to do. They know people really, really, really want cross-core, and it would really open up a lot of customization, but instead they want us to they're kind of being really greedy a little bit with the system. And why there's really no reason why I can't put this shoulder piece on another armor core, the Eagle Strike core, for example. I think that they're hurting themselves more than they're helping themselves. And look, if 343 honestly doesn't want to do this, they just kind of told us, hey, look, we'll do it just to shut us up. I think they should just say, hey, look, we don't want to do this. suck it. We just don't want to do it. We don't see it making money for us. So just tell us instead of like leading us on for a year to do this. And some people think it's going to come with season 4. I mean, it's always the next season that's going to have what we want in it. But anyway, I think season 3 is really great so far. Just tons of content. I'm having a blast with this. I don't really know how the bandit really fits into a lot of the maps. I want to see something more fun than these sandbox items that we've received. And although the shroud screen is really cool for sure, but we also have, just the store in general. Prices keep fluctuating. When people stop, complaining about it, on Reddit, that's when these prices go back up. It's interesting how unpredictable these prices are. Last year we heard about the rarity system, which made no sense whatsoever. It's never been mentioned since. It was never mentioned before then. I don't know what they're talking about with a rarity system. But yeah, going free to play has truly destroyed Infinite, someone said. They are never going back to the old ways of doing things now. $15 for basic colors forever. Yeah, I mean, $15 for camo. I mean, come on. I would actually be buying some of this stuff. If it was like $2 a pop. I mean, camo is kind of cool, man. I'd throw them $2, and at this rate, I probably would have actually given them more money, honestly. Because I'm not gonna sit here and buy a $15 coding pack or $14 coding pack. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not worth $14. And I think a lot of people can agree with me, and I've seen this comment a lot. Like if this was $1 or $2, sure. That there's a reason why you call them micro transactions, not the price of a whole freaking DLC pack for just camo, man. This can't be the best way to do things, right? This is egregious, and it really is disheartening to see that this hasn't changed. I know 343 wants to do better here, but come on, man. Come on, man. Really?